Hello honey bunnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey honey bunny, how you doing? My name is Adriana. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be made aware every time I post another video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello honey bunny, how you doing? So today I'm just going to go through my winter essentials that I think are essential as a woman that you need to have in your purse. So if you want to see what I keep in my purse, child, then keep on watching. So first things first, this is my everyday bag. This is a Marc Jacobs tote bag. I think personally for me, it is the perfect size. I don't have problems keeping anything in this bag. This is going to be my everyday bag. Now, this bag, I don't always pair with all of my outfits. So if I transition to a smaller bag, I tend to, you know, just take out my essentials. So for example, I'll take my keys, my wallet, maybe a chapstick, and my lotion and my hand sanitizer. And I will take that in my bag depending on what I got going on at the time. But those are normally like my essentials that I'll take and put into a smaller bag if I'm using a smaller bag. But normally my everyday bag is going to be this big monster right here. It's big enough to hold my laptop. It's big enough to hold my my iPad. It's big enough to hold all of that stuff. So that's why she's my main girl. And she's very sturdy. I can really take this bag and do what I need to do, go run errands and everything, and don't have to worry about destroying my bag. So yeah, this is my everyday bag. So we're gonna go through what I got in this monster because I keep a lot of stuff in here. So first things first, I keep a feminine pouch. Let's say that. I keep a feminine pouch. I keep a feminine pouch full of pads, tampons, panty liners, extra pair of underwear. I keep everything feminine wise. If it's that time of month, I keep a pouch in my purse. Main reason you need to keep this is because hello, you're a woman, you need to be prepared. And you do not know how many times I have gone out in public, and even if I didn't personally need something out of this pouch, I've had instances where people that was with me needed things out of this pouch. You feel me? So it's one of them things that is definitely great to have, whether you're gonna need it or whether another woman that's with you may need it. So that's why I keep this pouch with me at all times. Because you just never know. You may need something out of here, and we don't live in a day and age where, you know, they have all these machines that's in bathrooms where you can go get a pad for 25 cents. This ain't that. So you want to always be over prepared than under prepared. So that's why I have this pouch. Next thing I'm gonna get out of my bag is cleanliness items. So that's going to be my wet ones, disinfectant wipes. They say these are more so hand wipes for sticky little fingers. I tend to use this a lot if I have kids around me, because kids are disgusting. I'm sorry, but they're nasty. I done literally watch kids dig up the crack and then try to touch your hand, touch your face. It's just not happening. So you need these wipes, okay? And then you also need this Lysol disinfecting spray, because you never know if you somewhere where you may need to use this. I use this on bathrooms. I use this on trains. I use this wherever I need to use it, because people are nasty. And we're going into the flu season. We're going into cold season. We're going into tuberculosis season. We're going up your back season. You need this, okay? You need this to be making sure that you are staying as clean as possible and you don't get sick. And the wonderful thing about this is it's a spray, so you can literally just, you know, pop this top off and and get down into the nitty-gritty and spray what you need to spray. So these are my cleanly items. And I'm a clean freak, y'all. I don't know about nobody else, but I gotta make sure I got my stuff to be clean, because people are nasty. And I just keep saying that because people really are nasty. So while we're also in the clean family, I also keep hand soap on me. Now this is something that I'm gonna start implementing recently because I'm starting to realize that a lot of these bathrooms do not have soap, or they have 3 soap dispensers and for some reason only one of them have soap in them. I do not understand it. I don't want to take no chances. People need to be washing their hands. Again, we are going into flu and cold season. You need to be washing your hands. And you know, people be having the vid and stuff trying to touch you. Baby, no. You're not touching me. But you can take some of this hand soap and wash your hands before you think about touching me. So that's why I keep this in my purse. Yeah. Next thing I keep in my purse is hand moisturizers. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I grabbed this, but I can't stand this shit. This shit is horrible. My fiance likes this stuff. I'm not really a fan of this one. Mainly because this is like a really thick consistency. And I feel like, if nothing else, this sits on top of your hands instead of actually moisturizing your hands. And my people that knows there's a difference. It smells good. As you can see, we have used this. I'll use it if I got to, but it's definitely not my favorite by any means. Now, this is something I could use. This, I also have, I discovered a place down in like a really popular area of Richmond that also has these goat milk lotions. Oh my God, they smell so good. I ran out. That's why I'm telling y'all about them, and I'm not showing them to you because I ran out, obviously. But this will be something more that I would use. This is not as heavy on the skin. It's not as greasy on the skin, and it also actually like moisturizes your skin. So by all means, I'm probably going to be more of a Suave type of girl instead of a Burt's Bees, because this stuff is very, very, very heavy. And I mean, I guess it would be better for the wintertime because it is so heavy. But I just don't enjoy it. I think it makes my hands greasy. So yeah, those are my hand moisturizers. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is hair ties. Now, I went and got a fresh pack for the sole purpose of this video, but I really keep hair ties in my purse. Not even for me, but my fiance has all his hair and can never know what to do with it. And it seems like every time we go out in public, so these are not even for me. These are more so for her. So I keep hair ties in my purse. I ain't really too particular on brand, to be honest. Normally I just pick up the nearest elastic from underneath the deep dark crevices of my underbed that probably my cats have been playing with. Don't judge me. But I got a brand new pack for the sake of this video. So I always keep hair ties on me because, again, I feel like Paul. So yeah, those are my hair ties. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Next, we are going to bounce over 2 things. This is another thing I'm gonna start keeping in my purse now, because I am one of those people that manage to drop shit on myself all the time, and it's quite frankly embarrassing. I'm convinced I have a hole in my bottom lip, so I need to start having this. I also have a stain remover that I normally treat my stuff with. Like, as soon as I get home, I'm butt naked. I have to put the clothes in the it's a whole fiasco, child. But this is for on the go. So this is something I'm gonna start keeping in my purse because I feel like I need it, because I need to treat stains immediately. Especially if they're the type of stains that are very hard to come out. The quicker you treat your clothes, the more likely the stain is to come out without being as difficult to come out. Does that make sense? So yeah, this is something new that I'm gonna start keeping in my purse. It's a Tide to go stick. I don't know about Tide specifically, but we gonna see if you got what you gonna make it do what it do, okay? Next thing I'm gonna have in my purse, well, always keep in my purse, is hand sanding. Again, this just goes back to general cleanliness. This should be something that's in your purse regardless. But again, we are moving into a season where people are always getting sick. People trying to touch your hands. You touching registers, you touching doorknobs, you touching bathroom stalls, you touching car doors, you touching. Just imagine all the fucking germs you touch in a day. All the germs you touch in a day. You need to have this in your purse. This has probably got to be my number one winter essential that is in my purse at all times, because if you don't have no hand sanitizer in your purse, what is you doing? But yeah, and I particularly like this hand sanitizer because it has a pump on it, and this pump is just so nifty. So, you know, I can pump it up and just wipe it on my hands and go on by my business. So yeah. Next thing I always keep in my purse, especially around the winter time, are tissues. You don't need to be wiping your nose with the hand towels that come out of the bathroom. That is terrible. I need something soft for my delicate little nose. Well, my big old nose. Anyway, I need napkins. So you can get a pack of 3 of these from literally Target for like $1.19. Get you some of these. I keep these in my purse. I keep these in my car. I keep these wherever I need to keep these, because why wouldn't you? And again, it's like cold outside. You little start sniffling, you know, it comes with a little pouch. You can, you know, just open up the little pouch like this and just pull you out one and just pat and do what you need to do and follow it up with some hand sanitizer, because if you don't, I'm judging you. So yeah, that's the next thing I keep in my purse. I'm telling y'all, this purse is deep. It's like the trenches, baby. Everything is in here. Next thing I keep in my purse, even though it is starting to get around colder months, you still need to keep sunglasses. So I feel like this is a given. I feel like I shouldn't even have to talk about these, baby. I always keep my black sunglasses in this purse, because these sunglasses literally go with almost anything. You could throw these on. It doesn't even have to match with your outfit, baby. You do what you need to do. So I always keep these in my purse. Next thing I keep in my purse, pain medicine. Again, this should be self-explanatory, but you would not believe how many times I have gone out into public and very well have probably needed some medicine, okay? So I prefer these extra strength Tylenols. They're 500 milligrams per tablet, and it comes with 10 of them in a case. I enjoy these. I feel like you can use these for anything. You can use these for a migraine. You can use these if you're having that time of the month and you cramping. You can use these if you're having back pain. Like, baby, whatever you need it for, you can pop 2 of these joints and it will just fade away. Okay? So this is what I use when I can't use my prescription tincture. You know what I'm talking about. If I can't use that, then I'm gonna use these, okay? And I keep these again in my purse and also in my car. And then my baby beloved be getting headaches and stuff, so it's very good for this, to have this on hand at all times, because you never know when a headache is gonna pull up to knock your ass out. Okay? Thank me later. Next thing I keep in my purse is deodorant. Now, I don't know who told funky they didn't have to wear deodorant in the wintertime just because it's cold. But newsflash, I can still smell you. From across the store, around the corner, and around the block. I can still smell you. Get you some deodorant. And if need be, keep it in your car or your bag, your back pocket. I don't know where you need to keep it, okay? But you need to keep it, okay? I got these travel size ones from Target, and y'all already know I'm a native girl to the day I die, so that's why I have native specifically. It smells so good. Now, I wish they had way more scents of this stuff, because cucumber and mint is not my favorite. It was either this or the coconut and vanilla, and neither one of those are my favorite. But I'll make do with what I gotta make do. So I also keep this in my purse because, again, if you musty, you need to fix that immediately. I do not want to be offended by the stench coming up from underneath your damn armpits. I don't want to. And it's quite frankly sad, because if you stink in the wintertime, oh my God, child, I can only imagine what the fuck you smell like in the summer. And do us all a favor. Put on some deodorant if you don't. Don't be them people. Use some deodorant. Next thing. Sunscreen. All because it's freezing cold outside don't mean that you still don't need to protect your skin from the sun. This is honestly my house sunscreen, but I really prefer to use the Super Goop glow stick. I feel like that's way more appropriate because you don't have to physically use your fingers. You can just glide the sunscreen on your face. But this is another thing that you really do need to be reapplying. I think you're supposed to reapply sunscreen like every 2 hours, right? Who would have knew? We really just put sunscreen on in the morning and just think we're all fine and dandy throughout the rest of the day. But really, you're supposed to be applying this like every 2 hours. And I don't know about y'all, but I want to look like them Asian ladies who literally don't age. And apparently, they use sunscreen. Like, sunscreen is like very widely used among Asian women, and they use it properly. So the ones that looks like the women off of Crazy Rich Asians, I'm gonna use my sunscreen because I don't want to age like a leather boot. But use your sunscreen, child. Next thing I'm gonna start keeping in my purse: hydration packets. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Liquid IV is not by far my favorite. I'm not a Liquid IV girl. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like this brand tastes like salt. I just can't shake it. And I know somebody's gonna be like, yeah, that's because it has sodium in it, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to taste the salt. That's why I hate Gatorades. I think Gatorades are disgusting. They taste like straight up sodium. You could have just threw salt in the back of my neck or the back of my throat and could have just called it a day, because I just don't. But this is aight. This is not my favorite, but it'll do. I keep a hydration packet on me, or I'm gonna start keeping a hydration packet on me, because I feel like as we get older, our bodies don't stay as nearly as hydrated as they should. And I really do want to start implementing hydration, especially, again, we're going into the colder months. Those cold temperatures, they tend to suck the life out of your skin. They suck the life out of your body. Your body tends to get drier, and it's harder to keep moisture on your skin with such cold temperatures. Your inside of your body is no exception to the outside of your body, child. You need to be keeping it moisturized. So I want to start keeping one of these as well. And lately it seems like my schedule been all over the place. I be coming home super late in the middle of the night, getting up super late in the afternoon. Child, I need to make sure my body is as hydrated as it can be. So I'm gonna start drinking these and keeping these in my purse for emergency purposes. If I am somewhere and I'm feeling dehydrated or feeling like I'm needing a little bit of hydration, I can pop one of these into a glass of water or a bottle of water, shake it up, drink it, and there I go. Now, this is also another thing that's kind of self-explanatory, but I keep my wallet on me at all times. You never know when you're gonna have to use a physical card. In today's day and age, I'm tending to use a lot more of Apple Pay, or like the touch and go pay options. I'm tending to using that a lot more whenever I go into anywhere, really. But I also keep my physical cards on me as well, because you never know when you're gonna need to use your card. And y'all need to be having y'all driver's license on y'all, just in case y'all get whoop whoop pulled over. You need to have your driver's license, because they handing out tickets like you wouldn't believe, because they trying to make that holiday quota, bitch, and you don't want to be one of the ones on the list that's adding to the holiday quota. So make sure you have your wallet with you at all times. If you can manage to leave your house without it, kudos to you, but I go nowhere without my wallet. So essential. Another thing that I'm tending to keep in my purse more often as well too is masks. Again, self-explanatory. We're going into a season where people are very sick all the time, and you wouldn't be surprised how many people tend to go out in public and they are sickly. It's disgusting. Also, this was one of the things that was brought in for COVID, and now it's kind of fading since COVID really isn't like a scare tactic, or COVID isn't going around. Us wearing masks out in public if you are sick was one of the best things they could have started implementing for this country. because you'd be surprised how many people will literally go to the store with the flu or the cold, literally touching everything. They hacking and coughing and sneezing, and oh my God, it's nasty. People need to have masks on. Even if you're not sick, if I see somebody in the store hack up whatever from the back of their tonsil stones, baby, I'ma throw up, because this ain't that. Y'all don't be covering y'all mouths. I ain't gonna go into too much of a rant, but if y'all know me from following me, y'all know I'm somebody that's very big on hygiene and cleanliness. I just cannot. So make sure you have a mask, because it might not even be because you sick. It may be because somebody around you is sick. You need to make sure you got a mask on you, okay? And don't be afraid to pop this joint on, because ain't nobody got time to be in the hospital with no $3,000 medical bill because somebody else got them sick. Be prepared. And the last thing that I keep in my purse is any type of electronic accessories. I'm gonna start keeping a charger in my purse. I keep a charger in my car, but I'm really finding that I have a very hard time with keeping my phone charged. So I need a charger with me at all times. And another thing that I'm starting to implement or carry around now is a lot of the times when I have this purse, depending on where I'm going, I may have my laptop with me. This is also an essential to keep with me in my purse because I tend to be editing a lot of the time. If I'm not on the camera, I'm editing some type of footage, a TikTok or YouTube video, whatever it may be. This is my physical hard drive that I keep all my content on. So if I'm planning on editing or working on something, I need to have this hard drive with me at all times. That is everything that I keep in my bag in terms of winter essentials. And let me know what y'all keep in y'all winter bags for y'all essentials. Y'all need to drop it in the description box so I can see what y'all be keeping on y'all bag, because I just showed you what I keep in mine, baby. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for hanging with me. And if you don't follow me already, follow me on Instagram, because I love interacting with you guys up there. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.